Dixon Tea. And I saw it on TV. Because it was the best acting I ever did. Because Fry doesn't know what he's saying. I didn't know what he was saying. Honest performance. Just was totally honest. I said, I'm never top that. No matter how hard I try.
So with those particular characters, I think one that stands out, you mentioned that a lot of the characters are very real people, but it feels like Farnsworth kind of stands apart in the sense that he's kind of a crazy mad scientist. How did you find leading into that character?
Well, he's a composite, like an amalgam of, mad scientists, demented wizards, crazy old men, and put them all together, like Wizard of Oz, sorcerers. It's like it turns into one thing if you consider it all. And I thought that they told me he was 147 years old, so I thought, okay, so I played him like that young idiot Fry. Shaky. And he was all skin and bones. He was so old, I said he probably farts dust. Mummy. And but all this shit goes through my mind when I'm trying to imagine what somebody would sound like. And and he just looks like he's got all these mushrooms growing on his head, algae or whatever it is. I gotta check on that. And I said, he looks like airplane food. He looks like a diseased piece of chicken with skin stretched around it. And they said, really? That's what you think? And I go, I'm nuts. It's crazy. That's how I think. And that's all the impressions that come to you. And it became that, it's like, good news, everyone. Bad news. He ran out of good news as well.
I think with that character, there's kind of a peak with him. How did you find his kind of crazy mad scientist?
Well, I just let that fly one day. At a table read. No one expected it. Somebody said something to him that would make him mildly amused. The net went. Yes. Yes.
That's excellent to hear.
But to just throw it in out of nowhere, if you overused it, it would no longer be funny.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
It's just something that pops out at you and you go, why did he do that? It's just like that.
And then going along the lines of the drama,
Yes.
how did you find where you wanted to sit with Captain Zach Brandon?
Well, as you may know, they had already cast that before they introduced him to the show. They wanted Phil Hartman to do that. And I knew Phil Hartman. As a matter of fact, when I still lived in New York, he called me. My wife took the call. She called me and said, who called me looking for you? I said, who? She said, Phil Hartman. I go, honey, you know how many guys I know that can pull a prank like that on you? There's Marsh, there's Tommy Kent, there's this one, there's that Jimmy Cummings, you name it. And she said, no, it was him, he wants you to give him a call. And I was like, what will I do? And I was thrilled. And he said, I just wanted to call you and tell you I was a fan. And I said, well, I kind of know who you are, too. You should move to California. Everything you want to do is out here. What generosity of spirit to just reach out like that. When do you ever see that? Somebody that's so secure in what they do, they decided to reach out and help somebody.